Welcome, speaker. Toastmaster Sanjay, success, hard work or sheer luck? Success, hard luck or sheer luck? Toastmaster Sanjay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I am Sanjay and I am here to deliver my CC3. But before that, I have a question for all of you. Can I have a show of hands? How many of you in this room want to be successful in life? All of you. Wow. So, can some of you come up with a definition of success that applies to you? Rishi, how would you like to say when you would be successful?
A few dreams I have, like owning my own jet plane, online plane. That's the biggest dream I have. I wanted to be a pilot, never became so.
All the best.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Somebody? Please. Vasant?
Yeah, when I start working in day shift.
So as you can see, many people have different definitions of success. There are different milestones or objectives that they have for success. But pretty much if you see, there are two things that can make success possible for you. Either it may be hard work or you may just be lucky enough. Or it may be a combination of both. That's what people feel. Today, I'm going to talk about how hard work or sheer luck can affect your success. So let's start with hard work. Success is not an accident. It's a choice. It's not a chance. Most crackpots keep waiting for a jackpot. But can that bring success to you? One fine day, a priest was traveling and he saw a beautiful farm and he stopped to appreciate the bountiful crop. The farmer saw him, he was on his tractor, and he came to the priest and the priest said, "You know, you have a very beautiful farm. You should be grateful to God for it." The farmer said, "Yeah, I am grateful to God for it. But you should have seen the farm when God had the whole farm to himself. Crops don't grow by themselves. Somebody has to plow the land. Somebody has to sow the seeds." Like I said, success is not an accident. So a lot of hard work and preparation goes into it. You know, there is no elevator to success that you can just go in and press the button. So you have to prepare and work hard and plan accordingly. But how many of you have the courage and the time to invest, to prepare to win? That is only possible when you actually have the burning desire and the motivation to achieve a particular purpose. Let me tell you something about the secret to success. One day, a fine young man asked Socrates, the philosopher, "Socrates, what is the secret to success?" Socrates did not say anything. He asked the young man to come to the river the next morning. They met in the morning and Socrates asked him to follow him into the river. They went into the river. When the water got up to their neck, Socrates took the young man and he ducked him into the water. Socrates was strong. Even though the boy tried, he could not get out. Socrates kept him under the water until he started turning blue. The boy came up. The first thing that he did is gasp and take a breath of air. Socrates asked, "What did you want the most when you were there under the water?" The boy said, "Air, air, I wanted air." Socrates said, "That is the secret to success. When you want something as strongly as you wanted the air, you will get it. There is no other secret to success." Success is the result of believing in how much work and not how little work. How much time and not how little time. Have you ever seen any winner apologizing? They don't, because they have worked hard. Losers do, because they have cheated on their preparation. One fine day, an executive called upon a company to check on a potential candidate. He asked the candidate supervisor how many days he has worked with you. The supervisor said 3 days. The executive was shocked. "But the candidate told me he was with you for 3 years. "Yeah, he was with me for 3 years, but he worked 3 days. See, there is a difference between leisure time and idle time. Idle time is wasting time. Leisure time is earned after that hard work. Success is something that comes with a lot of hard work and preparation. And to achieve success, you need excellence. Excellence can only be obtained when you have a lot of hard work and preparation going in, because it makes you better. Now, let's talk something about luck. According to me, the definition of luck would be it's a fatalistic attitude. It makes people lazy, loggy, complacent, because they believe in their predestined future that's written in their horoscope or stars. They don't believe in action. They believe whatever is to happen will happen, so they never put in any effort. These people always lose, because if you don't put in any effort, how can you win? Athletes train 15 years for 15 seconds of performance. Do you think they got lucky? Sometimes a rabbit's foot is considered lucky. Do you think the rabbit was lucky? Wake up. If the rabbit's foot was not lucky for the rabbit, how can it be for you? To be lucky and to think in luck is a waste of time. Believe in the law of cause and effect. You are responsible for your position in life, so do something about it. Luck favors those who help themselves. If you can't help yourself, luck won't favor you. Luck or good luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Without effort and preparation, lucky coincidences don't happen. I want to say a small poem about luck. Please listen carefully. He toiled by day, he worked by night. He gave up play and some delight. Dry books he read, new things to learn, and forged ahead, success to earn. He plodded on with faith and pluck, and when he succeeded, men called it luck. So there you go. It's all hard work, hard work, hard work, but men call it luck. There is only one road to success. That's called hard work every day. Thank you.